next time, if I decide to go to a northern country in winter, stop me. The main noticeable difference here is that it's much more quiet. The music is not playing loudly. It's less of a vibe for some reason, I don't know. But by all means, still great. Yeah, the old town here is much more medieval, or at least it feels like it. More narrow streets, the castle walls. It's actually, yeah, way different, surprisingly, from Latvia. In the way the city presents itself too. I don't know if it is just me or people decided to really stay at home tonight. All these castle walls are in such a great shape. I even wonder if anybody tried to capture Tallinn. Exciting. Day 2 of my journey in Tallinn. Today we're going a bit more cultural route. I mean, technically visiting the city is already a lot of culture, but planning to go to some museums because they're not. Tallinn is even smaller than Riga in a way, but yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna see some cool stuff. Here are some facts about Tallinn that are interesting, or at least considered to be interesting by the internet. But I think the most obvious one is that Tallinn is one of the best preserved medieval cities, and the walls and the towers are really in great shape. And additionally, it has been known as Reval, and now it's called Tallinn. It's a whole bunch of interesting facts, I would say. But I think maybe, you know, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter because the city speaks for itself. I think Estonia, the most importantly, is being referred as a Europe Silicon Valley, just because of the amount of different digital or IT startups started here, like Skype, Bolt, Vice, and many others. So, you know, Estonia is cool. No episode that I'm gonna say that I'm in prison, or at least in an old prison that used to be here. Such a beautiful building. Reminds me of the one that's in St. Petersburg. It also architecturally looks amazing. But yeah, that used to be used as a prison, that building, even during the Soviet times. So all the bad energy that has been gathering here for centuries still around here. So I better be careful. Right now it holds a huge exhibition about the communist times, because as I said, it has been an active prison back then, specifically for NKVD and KGB. And kind of makes sense for Museum of Terror to be held in such a place. Didn't realize that I'm already at the Maritime Museum. The only thing I didn't realize that in theme parks there are usually a lot of kids. So I feel kind of weird. That should be interesting. Quick resume. If you're a kid, you would love it. If you're an adult, especially if you're an adult without a kid, you have nothing to do there. Let's get further. We got exciting things to explore. Yay! Approaching something that I would call a museum park, because there are many museums and it's a park. Yes, I know, I'm very inventive, I guess. This is how you become after living in the Netherlands for quite some time and getting inspiration from Grotekerk, Plein, Nieuwekerk. I know. You know, things have to speak for themselves. What I also found extremely inspirational for myself is visiting the art museum, specifically with the contemporary art too. These kind of things are usually there to provoke some thought and emotion, and even though sometimes, you know, a lot of people argue what is even to be considered an art or not. And especially the more contemporary and weird stuff looks, the less people would, general public would consider it to be proper art. But I mean, it kind of does its job in a way to provoke a conversation, even if it's not about the actual meaning that people wanted to put there, but about its importance and relevance in a way. However, I think one of the installations really spoke for itself, saying that it's so easy to be an artist, and in a way it is. In a way it is. And that was Tallinn. Wonderful city, great people, amazing architecture, super cool art and technology, everything you need from a perfect trip. So if you like the video, why not give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe if you feel like doing that. And you can always just let me know what I missed in the city, because I bet I did. I even know what I have not included almost consciously. So yeah, let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next part of this trip.